Okay, I'm back, y'all. Now, the best way to get somebody to do something, you can start even with kids, is usually with fear. Fear gets shit motivated, and religious fear and dogma is the worst kind. Because if you're telling somebody they're going to burn in a lake of fire for the rest of their life, their natural born life, um, because of some stuff that they've done, um, that's just a total mind screw, right? Even though you would think that they would have enough common sense to know that if hell was that damn hot, then how in the hell are we standing on the ground? I mean, if it's up under me and it's supposed to be this damn hot in hell, I should not be able to stand on this ground. That's just okay. But again, if you wounded and if you've always been made to second guess yourself and that your thoughts are not your own, they're really a fragmented, uh, just a fragmented part and parcel of some craziness that your parents probably told you, or whoever your caregiver was, that um you just believe. And so just like you can believe that, you can believe anything. And so until you begin to explore, um, am I really like this? Am I really selfish because I don't want to keep my sister's kids? And she asks me all the time, and there's a lot of times she just doesn't even ask me. She just leaves and she expects me to do it. And because I said no, I had something to do. I'm selfish. Am I selfish because my mom always wants me to do X, Y, Z, and she never asked so and so, or she never asked my brother because she feels that this is beneath him or above him or whatever for whatever reason, and I just don't want to. Am I being wrong? Am I being selfish? No, I think those are good questions to challenge yourself with and the universe with, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because once you get under rulership of church, you could easily find yourself in a situation like the people that were in Guyana, again, who I contend were, I always say murder. They were murdered because all of them didn't want to take that. Very few of them volunteered. A lot of them were shot because they didn't take it. A lot of the parents and the people that were the white staff operators that were there, that were, and not just white, but the people that was in the higher positions were giving it to the people's children. And that to me in itself is a no-brainer because you're probably going to get the mother to drink it once she sees somebody giving that stuff to her baby. Um, the fact that I saw those people on that bus, and for me to think at some point in my life that most of those people were dead, that was really hard for me to come to grips with. It really was, because I was like, God, all those people I saw on those buses, and some of them I could vividly seeing one of them face who had a red scarf on her head. They were, like I said, they were very personable. I shook hands with some of them. I was glad to see them there. It was busloads and busloads of them, like flower children. And to think that most of those people died in Jonestown hurts my heart, because they were led there by a manipulative preacher, and the majority of the people that did that, guess what? They were black, because black people are always looking for something to save them. I mean, we've been through slavery, we've been through all this stuff like this, and really, we really don't want to even fight no more. We just want somebody, a Jesus, to come and save us. But he's not coming back to save us. And the faster we realize that, um, the less these manipulative beings, evil people have, the less chance they have of manipulating us. The more we educate ourselves about things, the the more strength we have. It's like a guy, and he's used to taking you everywhere. And every time you need to go here, he's taking you there, and sometimes he's late to pick you up. Even if it's raining outside, you angry because you waiting on him. You waiting on him. So then, as soon as you decide to get your license, usually you can tell right then and there what kind of person that you're dealing with. Because if he's supportive or she's supportive of you doing that, then you know that that's okay. But if that person knows that they're losing a sense of control, and you can actually see it if you look, then you need to start making some plans right now to get out this craziness, because guess what? It's only going to get worse. And that's what the preacher does. See, because the preacher, he promises that eternal salvation, you know, miracles and cures, all those kind of things. He's going to promise things that attributes that you wish you had, but you don't think that you do. Okay? And the fact that the preacher is always requiring complete allegiance to the word. And you say, what is the word? The word of God. The word of God. The word of God. And so you become attached and addicted to this. The word of God. And it's up to his interpretation. So if he's psychotic and extremely manipulative and have learned this Bible back and forth, and you looking for somebody and something to guide you, like I said, that becomes a match made in hell. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm saying this to be straight up. The last place you need to go sometimes when you wounded, is and if you do go to the church, you got to make sure that you just go visit. You can't be getting caught all up in these organizations and these things like this and giving your money away and giving your power away, because in essence, that's exactly what you're doing. And you're trading your power away for some emotional thrill. You know? You found your thrill at the church on the hill. We got to stop living like that. We really do, family. I mean, because it's insane. The preacher, what is it? He tries to implant in your mind that God can forgive me only if I submit. Only if I submit. I have no hope without complete submission to the will of God. Turning my will over in submission. All of this. And you ended up turning your will over to a person who is sent forth to manipulate you and in the end ultimately possibly destroy you. Self-love is the most important love that we can possibly have. And it starts right here. It starts right with you. So I just wanted to make sure I made that video, and I hope I did it some kind of service. Yes, I do recall Jim Jones, and yes, I was moved by his speech, and yes, I was totally shocked, like the rest of you and your mama and your granny mama, whoever at the time that was alive, and actually remember the newscast when they showed all those people laying there, blowed up, because they had been sitting in the sun so long. It was pathetic. All these mass counts of black people, like Katrina. Just disgusting. Horrible. I'm going to be back a little later so I can talk about the ultimate madness from the ultimate narcissist. And we'll discuss that when if I can get back and do a video a little later. Okay? All right, family. Like what you hear, please like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. I'll see you next time in the mental house.